Hello people, I'm Will and I'm here to do my first film review. The film I'm going to review is Basil the Great Mouse Detective. The plot for this film is Basil, the mouse version of Sherlock Holmes, helps a little girl find her father after he's kidnapped by Basil's archenemy, Ratigan. Basil has the help of his newfound friend, Dawson, who helps him along this adventure in this Disney classic. Ratigan, the villain of the film, has an evil plan to make him become supreme ruler of all mousedom. And there's only one person who can stop him. Basil of Baker Street. First of all, the storyline. The story starts off a bit slow and takes a bit to get into it. Also it has some weak points. At times it can be a bit too childish. But 90% of it is absolute gold. Great thought out adventure where the hero has to stop the villain. It's got a lot of clever and imaginative ideas. Watching these two brilliant minds go against each other, you feel smarter for it. Next is the characters. Starting with our main hero, Basil. Starts off a bit cold, but as the story goes on you really warm to him. He's got a bit of an ego, but you enjoy it. In a weird way you can see him as a loner, just because he cares about people but he doesn't know how to show it. But with his brilliant mind and excellent ideas is a lovable character that you just want to succeed. Next up is Olivia, the little girl who loses her father. In a lot of films like this sort of character can often come across as annoying. However, in this film I think she's actually a good character and adds a lot of feeling and emotion to the film. Next. Dawson meets Basil for the first time in the beginning of the film and throughout becomes his partner, sidekick and friend. He's basically Watson. He also adds a lot of heart to the film, as Basil's not good at showing his emotion. He starts off a bit nervous and a bit unsure of himself, but as the film goes on, he grows into a great sidekick for Basil. Last but not least, Professor Ratigan. He's voiced by the amazing Vincent Price. Ratigan, also like Basil, has a brilliant mind, but Ratigan uses his for evil. In this world of mice, he's actually a big sewer rat, but doesn't like to admit it. He has a big build and can push anyone around, but decides to use his mind over his strength. However, towards the end of the film, where Basil has outdone Ratigan, Ratigan resorts to using his strength. He goes crazy. It's like Bruce Banner turning into the Hulk. And it ends with an amazing sequence where Ratigan goes after Basil and Basil has to outwit him again. In my opinion, Ratigan is probably the best Disney villain ever. The animation of this film is amazing, though a little childish at times. However, there are quite a few dark and scary parts of this film. The film soundtrack is epic. The track played at the beginning gets you in the mood for a great adventure. Another thing I love about this film is how dark it is. It's not the typical kids Disney film. My rating for this film is 4.5 stars. To sum up, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it! Basil the Great Mouse Detective is my favourite Disney film of all time. Great characters, great story told really well, a great battle of the minds. What more could you want? See you when I see you.